We finally have the rest of our acoustic foam. So I've been unboxing it. We've got bass traps. We have our ceiling foam, which is smooth, 6 wedge. So there's so many different types of foam tiles, acoustic foam tiles that you can get, from 12 wedge to ones that have waves or all sorts of stuff. So long as it does the job for your room and suits the space that you're working with, there's no really wrong or right choice. You just want to make sure you're getting a deadened sound, because that's the whole point of it. So we have like this ginormous sheet, still has a very eggshell pattern on it, which is going to make up the bulk of our acoustic treatment, and then we're going to use the wedges to do a bit of a mixed tile pattern to help break up the sound and make sure that it's not bouncing around everywhere. So let's get to it.
I'm here to help! I don't think I turned it on. No, I didn't. Light, please, Aziz. Thank you, Aziz. For ya! I wouldn't even know I did that one. Oops. It'll be pretty. Pretty awesome. Jessie, Emma, the big question. Top right corner. Do you start with vertical wedge or horizontal?
I don't know if it really matters.
Well, a vertical wedge is quite uncomfortable.
Different between a wedge and a wedgie.
Oh. She's gone the vertical wedge despite her husband's recommendation. Advanced mathematics and measuring right here. Look at that. You barely even know what's in there.
We've made pretty good progress, I think, on the acoustic panels. So far we've got the bass traps all done, we have our ceiling, and most of the walls are done. But I have work to do again. Not a bad thing, just inconvenient timing. The top section has been covered, and that's the most important. So we've taken care of all of that. As you can see, it's looking very good. And then we'll worry about finishing off the rest later.
Square.
Happy?
It's really starting to look like a proper booth. Yay! I am so short. I am so short. Okay, so we are down to the last little leg of this journey, and I'm so excited. Not sure if you can hear it, but it's raining at the moment, and we have a tin roof, which my mic used to be able to pick up on. So if you have a listen, it's raining pretty heavy at the moment. I don't know if the microphone on my iPhone is going to pick it up or not. The good thing is, when I'm in the booth, now it's good, blocks it out. That's what you want, especially in winter when it's going to be raining a lot. If you're planning on putting acoustic panels up on your own walls, we've used a staple gun. It's a little bit more expensive, obviously, to get a staple gun if you don't have one already, but it is more effective in the long run. It doesn't really do that much damage to your walls. It's kind of like hanging up picture frames, you know. Very easy to fill up those tiny little holes that it leaves and paint over it if you need to, as opposed to covering your walls with glue or adhesive that is not going to work in the long run, because foam will just absorb that and then it will fall off your walls within a day or even a week, maybe even a year. Like, it's not the best long-term solution for acoustic treatment. Neither is double-sided tape. I've heard all sorts of different ways of trying to apply it, and really the best way has been staples or nails even. We've just put some of the leftover ceiling panels that we had onto the door. We've got like just a section. We didn't quite have enough acoustic foam even after all of that, so I'll be heading off to the store to get that tomorrow at some stage, and it'll be ready. It'll be finished. I just can't believe it. We've managed to stick to a pretty reasonable budget, managing to not be super cheap but not be ridiculously expensive either, which can be very easy to do when it comes to this kind of work. The booth has been tested. It's working because I recorded about 4 different radio ads this afternoon. So I'm happy to say that it is working well. So I hope that helps for those of you who are trying to DIY it like us and enjoyed our antics as we've been learning and putting together this booth on the fly.
Yay! Woohoo! Bass trap! Bass trap?